Do you also not wanna see what's happening on your screen while playing Gauss? Do you wanna get tinnitus for the rest of your life? With this build, let me show you how you can achieve both of those things. Let's get into it. I'm gonna assume you already know how to play Gauss since you're looking for a build, so I'll skip his skills. First things first, we've subsumed Gauss's second ability and replaced it with Energized Munitions. This is the core of the weapons platform idea. Instead of using this slot for additional defensive utility, I'm turning it into another tool to keep my primary weapon firing. Because I'm using an AoE weapon like Acceltra Prime, ammo efficiency becomes extremely valuable. For the aura, I'm running corrosive projection. For the Excellus, I'm using sure-footed. If you have Prime version, absolutely use that instead. Since I'm constantly using an explosive weapon, having a reliable knockdown resistance is incredibly useful. Next, we have primed continuity for duration. Then Rolling Guard gives us another layer of survivability, and a way to cleanse status effects when we need it. We're also using Equilibrium for energy sustain. Even though this is a weapons build, you will be spamming your second ability, so being able to turn health and energy orbs into a consistent source of resources make the build much more comfortable to play. Then we have Augur Message, Narrow-Minded, and Constitution. These are primarily helping us to push our ability duration even further. Finally, we have Thermal Thunder and Fast Deflection. Thermal Transfer is needed here because it gives us another way to manipulate our weapon's elemental damage. And also the mod applies to Gauss as well, so it's even more useful. Fast Deflection helps with our survivability and additional shield recovery. For our arcanes, we are using Molt Augmented and Arcane Aegis. Molt Augmented gives us additional ability strength as we rack up kills during the mission. That means the build naturally becomes stronger as we're playing. Arcane Aegis is our defensive option, giving us another layer of shield sustain. So one arcane helps the build scale, while the other keeps us alive. Now, with Gauss done, let's move on to the weapon. I'm using Acceltra Prime. It's Gauss's signature weapon and it fits him really well. But of course, you don't have to use Acceltra Prime. The build is designed around Gauss being a weapons platform, so you can swap this out for basically any primary you enjoy. If you prefer another AoE weapon, use that instead. Now, for the Acceltra Prime, we're running Galvanized Chamber, Rifle Elementalist, Malignant Force, Hunter Munitions, Vital Sense, Bane of Grineer, Critical Delay, and Rhyme Rounds. For the Bane of Grineer mod, if you have the Prime version, use that instead. But of course, don't blindly copy this mod for every mission. Change your Bane mod depending on the faction you're fighting in the mission. For ammo management, I'm also using Vigilante supplies. If you never used Acceltra before, the weapon goes through ammunition extremely quickly. For the weapon arcane, I'm using Primary Merciless. Once the kills start rolling in, Primary Merciless ramps up the weapon's performance and gives us additional ammo economy as well. So, how do you actually play this build, right? You activate the red line, and then you get it over the actual red line. Then just gun and run. That's it, that's the whole build. If you enjoyed the build, consider subscribing for more Warframe builds, guides, and weapon platforms. And I'll see you in the next one.